What's the word, man? We are back with another video. We have when a gang member confronted Mike Tyson. What? Let's get right to this reaction. Let's go.
This gonna be a fight, Tyson, and you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Welcome back to the Big Fight Recap here on BLTV Classic.
He was talking to Mike Tyson like that?
Did you see his eye? His eye was just hanging out his head.
On today's video,
Young Steve Harvey.
the infamous two-fight saga between Mike Tyson and Mitch Blood Green.
Oh.
A genuine beef that 10 rounds of boxing couldn't squash, as the two would face off one more time on the street, this time in a much shorter affair with a decisive victor. Let's get right to it.
Let's get into it then, man. Let's get into it. Is he a gang leader? They say he's a gang leader. What?
Closing with a flurry. The bell is going to sound.
After Tyson's 10-round decision to James Quick Tillis in 1986, the invincibility aura from Kid Dynamite took a slight knock as the two heavyweights battled out a much closer fight than the boxing fans and bookmakers expected.
How
Okay.
disappointed are you that the knockout string is over?
Not at all. If anything, I got, I feel relieved, and I'm confident if I wanted to, I could have knocked them out.
It was Tyson's first
Confident
time
at all,
going
could've
the
knocked him
distance, as
out.
he had finished
I
his
love
previous
Tyson
19
voice.
opponents all inside the opening 2 or 3 rounds. That gave some of the other heavyweight contenders an incentive to catch this teenage dynamo early, halt the hype train, and earn the highest possible payday outside of a championship fight.
Tyson say, gonna give me a fight, I want Mike Tyson. Point blank. Michelle Tyson, he's a and I'm gonna knock him out.
Mitch
Oh, he talking
was one of
crazy.
the first fighters to utilize the new age of digital camcorders to get his message out there to boxing fans.
I'm gonna show you something. Feast your eyes on a real heavyweight.
There was no social media.
So he was kinda changing the
Local news
game.
Stations and televised sports networks such as HBO would air the clips during a broadcast to gauge the fans' reaction.
I ain't no joke. My name is Mitch Green. Now you heard my fight. Watch my smoke.
It's probably due to audio.
He got some
compression at
charisma,
the time,
you know what I'm
but I
saying?
can honestly say
Seemed like
I
a
had difficulty
character.
Understanding what Mitch Green is saying. Two clear things were the muscle
True.
flexing and homophobic slurs, and bizarrely enough, as far as my research suggests, this was enough to land him a shot at the hottest prospect in world boxing.
It's all about the hype. But can he fight? We're gonna see.
Growing up on the tough streets of Detroit, Mitch Green was a prominent player in 1970s New York gang warfare. By the age of 17, he had witnessed his father lose his life in a bizarre Western-style quick-draw shootout, not
Wow.
long before being shot twice himself,
Whoa.
fortunately escaping with non-fatal injuries. Green tried to escape gang life by joining the UBA boxing gym in New York, but by this time his ties to the street were too pronounced. as he
Okay,
was
I
now
see.
hailed the king of New York street gangs by the NYPD for his role as gang leader in the deadly Bloods crew.
They called him
Things slowly
king?
started to change for Mitch as his reputation as a gang leader was exceeded by that of a talented amateur boxer. The muscular 6'5" big man
Okay.
that was racking up copious tournament success, including several New York Golden Gloves.
From the Bronx, New York, undefeated in 5
From the
fights
Bronx.
with one draw.
Green took to the professional ring in 1980.
Shout out all my
with
boys from the
starting
Bronx, you know.
Wins over journeyman and fringe contenders such as Jumbo Cummings. Champion in waiting Trevor Burbick became the first man to beat Green in 1985, where Mitch made a good account of himself, only losing by majority decision. Both Tyson and Green were on the fringe of a world title shot, so regardless of the antics, the two were on a likely collision course.
They both deserved
Strong
it.
Green just helped build more interest in the fight, which in turn certainly struck a chord with Tyson, who openly
Let's see how
admitted
loud this video is. I want to turn that shit up. Yeah, I am at up.
hating that ugly mother effer.
And Mike Tyson, traditionally, no robe, no socks. He says it makes him feel like a warrior, makes him feel like a gladiator.
Tyson met Green for the first time in May 1986 at Madison Square Garden. It was Tyson's first match at a prestigious boxing venue and also the first to be covered by a large television network. Yet,
Okay.
the occasion didn't change the traditional no robe, no socks attire. He was all business and had a personal vendetta to settle with the now not so confident looking Mitch Blood Green.
Tyson, even though he's giving up the whole backstory on the other dude, the Mitch Green dude, the gang leader, Tyson wasn't nobody to play with. Like, I know he might have won that ring scared a little bit. Tyson was knocking people out in 36 seconds. You go to the bathroom, come back, and the fight is over. I wasn't alive, but I heard about it. That's how serious it is.
And was so much a factor in the last fight that we showed you here on HBO that he didn't double up.
Okay?
He just was a little bit lazy, especially in the later rounds. So we'll see what he does about that against Mitch Green.
Always aggressive, right in front of his man. Now we see some hands.
He's heavyweight, so you gotta realize the contact is really strong.
Draw a warning from Luis Rivera, the referee, about holding. Green's in trouble. Good left hand by Tyson.
Everyone has a plan.
He bigger
until
than
they get
Tyson,
their mouth
though.
guard punched out of the ring in the first round. While Green had all the physical advantages, Tyson's supreme boxing skills and speed negated the gap in size and weight, backing up Green from the opening bell, slipping and countering, forcing the much bigger man into survival mode for the war.
Oh my God, he's an animal.
Against Tillis. And what a shot.
Beaming that boy.
Tyson punched out Green's mouthguard again in the third, whereafter he started mocking his opponent for having
He going crazy. He going crazy. I like that, Tyson.
Another big left hook.
Hey, Tyson, there, good uppercut. He has to take the stand eventually. Another couple body shots.
Oh my.
He's smiling. Tyson is smiling, but see, Green has those fast hands.
Bro,
the fight became so routine by
Tyson,
the
he
pros,
entertaining,
the crowd
boy.
knew they were witnessing a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Tyson himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed his trainer, Kevin Rooney, while he was trying to deliver him intricate strategies and details regarding the fight.
Well, Kevin Rooney is in there and just jabbering away 100 miles a minute. Mike Tyson leaned over and just kissed him.
Tyson closed the show, trying to score
Hi,
a knock,
Tyson.
but Green's determination to engage allowed him to grab and clinch his way to safety, resulting in him losing 9 out of 10 of the rounds on every different scorecard.
He ain't knock him out, but
we knew deep inside that I was going to win this fight so easy because of his style. He's a gang tough opponent, and he took some fairly decent.
you say he's a what? A gang?
This fight so easy because of his style. He's a gang tough opponent, and he took some fairly decent shots. But as you know, I won comfortably.
Did I hear that right?
Knockout, and I used a great deal of discipline in there, not knocking him out.
Tyson claimed he carried Green the 10-round distance on purpose to punish him for as long as possible, and whether it was true or not, Green's personal pride was hurt, and he was willing to do whatever it took to restore a sliver of respect amongst his peers.
Obviously.
Green retired from boxing after the Tyson loss
better.
and returned to the street to earn a living from selling drugs.
He
He
did?
always planned to one day get Tyson back in the ring, but as his years of inactivity ensued,
I'm gonna just say this right now. I watched Creed 3, and you know the story about Jonathan Majors, the person that he played in the movie? That's kind of crazy because I didn't know boxers was actually living that street life, fight at the biggest stage against the biggest people. You fight against Mike Tyson now, and then you just stop boxing, go right back to the streets and start selling drugs. People that's professional athletes don't do that usually in today's day. They actually
Tyson
do that.
progressed to one of the most dominant heavyweight champions of all time, undefeated and undisputed.
Or were they
Days
not
of fighting lingering
after?
contenders such as Mitch
I don't
Green
know.
were over. It wasn't until a couple of years after their fight that the two would meet again, this time in Green's element, the street.
Oh.
In the early hours of August 23rd, 1988, Mitch Green got wind that Tyson was shopping at a local clothing store close by.
Oh, it got serious. I was
Tyson
thinking
had
this is
traveled a fair
boxing.
distance to pick up a luxury leather jacket handmade by one of his friends over at Dapper Dan's. As Tyson was chilling in the store with his entourage, Mitch Green burst through the door on his own, high on angel dust, demanding Tyson either give him a rematch or empty his pockets right there on the spot. Tyson,
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He was high off that booger sugar. He came in there trying to press Tyson? Oh my God. He did. Right in that moment, I know he wanted to. Who? What? Came up in there off that booger sugar?
chilling in the store with his entourage, Mitch Green burst through the door on his own, high on angel dust, demanding Tyson either give him a rematch or empty his pockets right there on the spot.
Was you crazy?
Tyson, of course, no stranger to altercations on the street,
Never.
dragged Mitch Green outside and pummeled him to the ground multiple times. Spectators said that the fight was short, violent, and very one-sided.
Okay.
20 seconds. But that wasn't
Okay.
long enough for the heavyweight champion to inflict severe damage.
Yeah.
There is no footage of the fight, regardless of the clickbait you see on YouTube. But there were many accounts of what happened that all aligned. All
Okay.
except Green's account, where he claimed Tyson sucker punched him and ran.
Who threw the? So all accounts say you got your ass whooped. Okay, we know the truth. We know the truth. Tyson said he kept you in there for 10 rounds just to show you what you really is. But when it came to the street light, boy, he could have really did you in 10 seconds, 10, 15, 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Tyson.
Regardless of the clickbait
I
you
see
see
you.
on YouTube, but there were many accounts of what happened that all aligned. All except Green's account, where he claimed Tyson sucker punched him and ran.
Mwah.
Who threw
Run,
the first punch
no.
here?
He did. He sucker punched me because he's with his friends, you know. And when he hit me, like I said, I couldn't get a chance to really get to him like I wanted because everybody was like pulling me, you know, holding me, like so he could get away from me, so he could get away. And he ran from me.
Green was certain the Tyson scuffle, which became mainstream news around the world,
buddy.
would add enough public intrigue to get his rival back in the ring. But Mitch had already burnt his bridges among the promoters.
Oh,
of the
okay.
sport,
I was
with
gonna
his
say,
violent versus
ain't no
Don King
way.
in the past, already shadow banning him from ever earning any serious money in the ring again. After Green's failed attempts to get the rematch with Tyson, he filed a civil lawsuit for $20 million due to the injuries he suffered during their fight. The former gang leader came away with one small W to coincide with a long list of L's,
How
winning
much?
the case and being awarded $45,000, close to what his purse was during their professional fight in 1986.
Yeah, I remember seeing Mitch Green's eye after that.
I thought you were gonna say
broke
meals.
his socket. Broke the eye socket. Yeah,
He broke his eye socket.
yeah. The eye socket.
eye
You gotta
socket?
hit really hard to do some like that, right?
Green returned to the ring 7 years later, but at that point he was a shell of his former self and was beaten by journeymen with losing records until he hung him up for good in 2005. As of
good.
2022,
Sound
Green
good,
is
my
still
guy.
a large-as-life character, but now employs his energy into his love of Christianity. He still
Hey,
has a gripe with Tyson,
respect!
but I think it's fair to say the two have
I
never
don't
moved
like
on,
Tyson
and
no
whenever
more.
the topic is brought up today, they both make light of their infamous 30-year feud.
Okay.
That didn't work. The boy scared to death. Let's do at the street fight. The boy scared to death.
Oh, wait a minute.
And that boy scared.
Y'all have a street fight, Mitch?
For the ring, for the street. Thinking the man would do something about it. He wouldn't do nothing. Oh, man, he freaked me out.
Did you know that actually Tyson and Sal are good friends and he comes to the show?
Okay.
He knew, look there. Yeah, it's like Tyson. You see that? He got
Is that both of them in the same room? This is a wholesome video. Tyson put the paws on them and they came back and they got cool again. That's real love right there. I like to see that, man. Black empowerment. He's into Christianity. Tyson doing his thing in the boxing world, big and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he was still able to make his way and still show some love. If that's what I'm seeing right there, I like this. Okay. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good video, man. I ain't know Tyson was having feuds with gang leaders that was, you know, rest in peace to his dad. I ain't even know his whole background, but that's an interesting story. There's so much history that happened back in the day, 80s, 90s, in the NBA, and MLB, NFL, boxing, so much things that happen in the sports world, even in the hip-hop world, that we just don't know about. Myself don't know about because I wasn't alive back then. I like when I learn history about things that happened back in the day that I didn't know. That's very interesting, and that kind of aligns with the way that things happen today. That interests me, and I actually enjoy it. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video down below, man, with the Tyson getting confronted by a gang leader. What, man? Did y'all know about this? Are y'all interested in this? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions of everything about this down below. I'll be in the comment section with y'all. That's the end of this reaction, though, man. If y'all could like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, that'd be good for me. And we out.